How you doing, Sil?
I'm tired. I'm hungry.
It's already been a long day. Let's show you what we're doing. The funny thing about what it is that we're trying to show off right now is that there's very little to actually show for it. It's all the little stuff that you have to do, but you really don't want to do. Right now, I just went through and I patched up all the holes and everything. Priscilla's doing a magnificent job of covering up the edges of the windows here, so that way we can get painting and priming with the paint gun. But yeah, we're giving it our best shot. We tore some stuff off. There was a little ugly piece that was right here that we're still trying to figure out why in the world it was glued on there, but it was very heavily saturated in glue. I don't know if I still have a piece of it. Look at this. Look at this nasty stuff. It's just like you can't.
It's so sticky.
Yeah, no, it's got glue plastered all over it. Here, catch.
Oh, thank you.
Good catch. I actually have my gloves are still attached to one of them out there. My gloves are still attached to that one. Somebody tell me how this makes sense, please.
Well, I don't know if it's lesson learned, but it's just little stupid stuff that you wouldn't think about until you actually start demoing the trailer. Like, for instance, right here, we had a big cabinet thing, and when we took it off, we realized there's this, like, trim that's missing. So we need to figure that out, how to patch that up. And then there's, like, a trim right here. We're like, okay, we don't have any other trim that matches that. Hello, door. And so I, like, had the idea coming down here. So, like, there was, like, trim along the floor that we took out when we took out the floor, which is, like, pretty much similar to that. So, like, I spent way too much time and got way too frustrated trying to get it off the floor without ruining it. And it was, like, I mean, it was worth it, but it's just, like, unrealistically frustrating. And, like, so carpet, like, pulling out little patches of carpet, like, it takes so long. Like, these are the things you don't think about. And, okay, here's another thing. In the next time, like, no, we're not ever doing this again, but, like, I wouldn't recommend taking off the wallpaper unless it's, like, you, like, get a little piece going and it's really easy, because some trailers are like that, but this was not that case. This was extremely hard to get off. You can see it here. And so, it like, literally took so long.
It wasn't entirely too difficult. I was the one that did it with a dear friend, Jordan.
Well, I started here for a long time.
Priscilla tried to start over here for a long time. She was working on it. She was chipping away at it. But I went and got a hair dryer, just held it on it for a little bit. Once you're able to get one of those strips, you're able to pull and a lot of it comes off. That's how we got a majority of the trim throughout the rest of the whole trailer off. But obviously we didn't get all of it because you still have this guy over here. One thing Priscilla is extremely spot on with is that the carpet is absolutely terrible to pull out, especially with all these tight areas over here. As you can see, there's still carpet underneath here. So fun fact about the way that trailers are made, they lay all the floors first. So we also had some, like, vinyl wood stuff here. It's the same flooring that's still underneath here, but it's because they lay the flooring first and then they put everything on top of it. So you could even see just with this, I could guarantee you that this floor right here runs all the way underneath all the carpet there, even still. And all through the rest of this, they just kind of lay everything on top of the floors. Hello? Hello? So Priscilla's still discovering new things. She just discovered that there's a drawer. What'd you find? We found a mattress pad. Gold! We found gold! Also, technically, I think that we're millionaires, maybe billionaires. Do you know how expensive plywood is? Anyways, pretty much everything that we're doing right now until it gets painted is just the small, tedious things that don't have a lot to show for them, but they need to get done so that the big things can get done. We're also testing an evolutionary theory here. We figure if we put a bunch of junk together with a snowplow, that it will create a full snowplow. Let's see how chance works on this one. Take that, atheism! Priscilla, quit monkeying around.
We did it!
I'm so impressed, honestly.
Tell us how you really feel.
This is so exhausting, but so worth it. It's so beautiful. Look at it.
So we have some nice white over there, finished painting. We've got the gray up and coming here. Look at that, gray.
Okay, but when we did put it on, when it was still wet, my dad comes in and he's like, that looks pretty green.
Did look pretty green. It's starting to become more of like a gray blue. It'll be hard to see on the screens there. So we're gonna be doing kind of like a wallpaper thing over in this area right here. Priscilla, you wanna explain what it is that we're doing?
Yeah, so let's go off the wallpaper. I can't decide if I want to do like a gingham or a chevron or slats. So all this is going to be subway tile, and then I don't know what else. This will be it. Is this going to be butcher block or white?
Yeah, butcher block. So we're doing butcher block across all of this stuff here. I was actually considering just leaving it open because look at how beautiful that looks. Look at that color. Look at it.
And it's not
Look at that hand.
sticky or anything. Yeah. I like a little messy. My work hard.
And then the bedroom is still very dark and dim and such because there's still a little bit more to do. Priscilla just came in here and started doing some priming. I'm trying to keep my head low. You can't see the reflection in the mirror because it's not there. What are we doing here?
Okay, so we decided last minute to do a coffee bar, and it's gonna just like have a little area right here where we can put like a coffee pot, and then like either like a shelf right here or just like little hanging mugs or both, like little mugs or like glasses. It's gonna be so cute. I'm so excited.
So what this means for me is that I get less food storage, which means I get less food.
Yeah, because this is our pantry.
This was our pantry. Now that's my pantry. I'm trying to figure out coordination here. That is Priscilla's pantry. And then this is, gosh dang it, I'm bad at this. Priscilla's little coffee bar
It will be yours too.
area.
It will be less storage, but I think it'll be so worth it. I think coffee's more important than food anyway. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. That is like literally the opposite of what I believe, but.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Coffee is more important than food. Get your morning coffee. Make yourself real happy.
No.